Top of the morning to you. It's another beautiful Tuesday morning. Today is the first day in the month of May 2021. Good morning to you wherever you are, whether you're watching us live on YouTube or you're listening to us this wonderful Tuesday morning. My name is GBEMISOLA SOYEMI. Welcome to the Break of Dawn newspaper review on 32 FM 94.9. We get to take headlines from the dailies, and of course, we get to analyze some of the major stories later on the show. I'm not alone this morning. Good morning, OLUTAYO.
Good morning, Bemi. Good morning, dear listener. It's good to be here once again. We go straight through to the papers of the Guardian newspaper, Premium Times, of Daily Trust, and I have the Nation newspaper.
All right, and I have me Punch newspaper, Vanguard, Daily Post, and or your insights. I'll take headlines from Punch newspaper now. Outrage as Benue herders murder 19. Bandits vow to kill 17 varsity students. All right, soldiers kill businessman in car at Owerri checkpoint. Lie against victim. New 111 lawmakers may cost taxpayers 1.2 billion naira monthly. New 111 lawmakers may cost taxpayers 1.2 billion naira monthly. Wife tackles Ekiti accuser over rape allegation against ex-lawmaker. By attacking me, current government courting got wrath. Mbaka. Undergraduate cannabis seller, others arrested in Niger, Plateau, and Enugu. More headlines from the metro side. Kwara traveler caught with fresh human hands. 11 suspected cultists, traffic robbers nabbed in Lagos. Fish ponds dispute claims 6 in Benue State. All right, and from the business side, external reserves lost $350 million in 2 weeks, says CBN. LCCI expert fault Labour's position on fuel subsidy and refineries. Labour kicks as NERC insists on power tariff review. All right, let's look at some other headlines from the politics side. 38 Anambra governorship aspirants join 100 bishops for Anglican Synod. All right, our membership now over 40 million, says APC scribe. Boacha seeks help for Taraba PDP. Those are headlines I have from the Punch newspaper.
Let's see what we have from Premium Times. Nigerian military warns politicians, soldiers against coup. Nigerian military warns politicians, soldiers against coup. Panic as bandits threaten to kill 17 kidnapped Nigerian students tomorrow. COVID-19, more cases reported in last 2 weeks than first 6 months. WHO. You have an exclusive interview here. Nigerian soldier arrested in motor park with 2,000 rounds of ammunition. Nigeria, Microsoft partner on digital transformation. Target 27,000 jobs. Again, suspected herders kill 13 in Benue community. Gallant Nigerian troops repel Boko Haram in deadly battle. 7 dead. Still from Premium Times, Bill and Melinda Gates announced divorce after 27 years of marriage. NSA supporter detained for 41 days says he's been frustrated by SSS. Insecurity in Nigeria establishes center to control small arms light weapons. Otudeko's Honeywell Group speaks on controversial first bank loan. If Nigeria separates, have nowhere to go. Tinubu. Journalist who exposed Ganduje bribe video flees to UK. And as Jafar, Buhari reaffirms commitment to press freedom, urges respect for ethics. We go to another paper.
All right, Daily Post. Nigeria should break up before 2023. Tinubu physically, mentally weaker than Buhari. That's coming from Pastor Giwa. I support Yoruba nation. Enough of the killings, Ogun Oba declares. Bill and Melinda Gates' marriage hit the rocks, part ways after 27 years. Lagos government takes step to prevent COVID-19 third wave. Nigerian military states position on call to take over power from Buhari. Governor Ikpeazu awards scholarship to Akwa Ibom electricity transformer innovator. Close of court humiliates Nigeria's democracy, and that's coming from the NBA to governors. Anyim writes Buhari over worsening insecurity in Nigeria. Federal government reacts as Ghana arrests humiliates over 500 Nigerians. How over 400 people were killed, 100 houses burnt in 4 years, Anthony Chiefs. Cheosoni reacts as bandits vow to kill Greenfield students on Tuesday. Islamic group seeks sanctions against non-payments of salaries to journalists. Insurgency. Buhari or Bauchi government raises alarm over influx of IDPs from neighboring states. Bauchi government raises alarm over influx of IDPs from neighboring states. Still on insecurity, save Nigeria from collapse now. Bangboshe begs Obasanjo, Abubakar and Ihe Jerika. Nigerian struggle for basic needs decades after independence. Afri heritage. Boko Haram burn houses in Konduga, kill residents. Imo instigators of violence will soon be exposed, arraigned Governor Uzodinma.
And from Daily Trust, Bill Gates divorces wife. You have that from Daily Trust. Bauchi government raises alarm over suspicion of Boko Haram infiltration. Ramadan, healthy ways to break your fast. Experts task media on ending infertility stigma. How bitter yam helps with diabetes, fertility, others. Bitter yam, that should be true. Okay, let's see another one here. Bandits threaten to kill remaining students abducted from Kaduna Private Varsity. Alleged threats. Police deploy horses, motorcycles for intelligence gathering in FCT. Wonder controversy as 20-year-old corpses were buried in Jos. Mind your utterances. DSS wants cleric threatening Buhari's government. Local government polls mixed reaction as 38 aspirants fail Kaduna APC exam. All right, let's go check out another paper. Gbemi, over to you.
Okay, let me take headlines here from another paper. I have also inside Oyo. APC membership registration, very impressive in Oyo State. Close to 2 million members registered. For Larry, gunmen abduct 3 cattle breeders in Ibarakpa, demand 10 million naira. Ilaji Sports Resort hosts Malaga CF Academy coaches as scouting coaching program kicks off. 2023 election, Tolulokpe Folorunshon Mido announces intention to contest Oyo Assembly seat. Customs invasion, Oyo residents express displeasure, urge government to intervene. I'm praying God should remove Buhari, Bishop Waleoke. Oyo police intercept AK-47 rifle from a suspected gun runner. Senate will summon customs CG over invasion of Ibadan markets for Larry. And finally, LG Pool, learn from mistakes of past government, resolve issues amicably. Makinde tells PDP candidates.
And just before we go on a short break, you are mismanaging Nigeria's diversity. PDP tells Buhari, and that's from the Guardian newspaper. Afenifere insists on restructuring to ensure true federalism. Abductors threaten to kill remaining Greenfield Varsity students. Police arrest 10 as traffic robberies surge in Lagos. 2023 general elections may not hold, says Vatsa. Boko Haram entering Bauchi from Yobe. Governor cries out. Let's see, still from there, how contentious zoning arrangement is shaping Plateau politics ahead. 2023 open letter to President Muhammadu Buhari restate. State of insecurity in Nigeria. I never sought contract from presidency. Mbaka counters. Okay, still from the Guardian newspaper, from the business side. CBN experts advocates collaboration on microinsurance. States urged to establish independent power stations to address outage. See how the Bill and Melinda Gates, they're trending. Esther Oladapo needs 15 million naira to treat cerebral palsy. We'll go on a short break. When we return, we'll start the analysis. Good morning.
FM 94.9.
As you freely connect to your creator, also stay in touch with your loved ones across all networks for just 12 kobo per second all through this holy month. Simply dial *152# to enjoy this special voice plan. And if you want to share pictures and videos of fun Sahoo moments, dial *312# to get best value Airtel Night Bundle.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Mo ṣe àwárí oògùn adènà ìlóyún fún abẹ́rẹ́ àdálò nígbà tí mò ń wá onírúurú ọ̀nà ìdènà lóyún lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. Kò sí pé à ń tò nílé ìwòsàn àbí pé àwọn àǹtí wa ń nù wá níwọ̀ sí ọ̀rọ̀. Mo pinnu láti gbìyànjú ẹ̀ wò pẹ̀lú ìlò ẹ̀kan. Ó lè dènà oyún níní fún odidi oṣù 3. Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ẹ̀wẹ̀, ẹnikẹ́ni ló lè ṣe níbikíbi tí wọ́n lérò pé ó fi wọ́n lọ́kàn balẹ̀ lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n bá ti gba ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ elétò ìlera. Ṣẹlẹ̀ ò kọ́kọ́ ń bà mí fún nígbà àkọ́kọ́ tí mo dára mi gún lábẹ́rẹ́ torí ohun tí mo mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni pé gbígba abẹ́rẹ́ máa ń mú kára ni mí ṣùgbọ́n èyí rọrùn kò sì tilẹ̀ dùn mí. Oògùn adènà ìlóyún gígùn ẹni lábẹ́rẹ́ ti ró mi lágbára. Wàyí o, mo ti túbọ̀ ní ìkápá lórí ara mi. Mo sì ti ní ààyè fún àkókò àti ọjọ́ iwájú mi.
Ǹjẹ́ ò ń fẹ́ láti ṣàmúlò onírúurú ọ̀nà tí o lè gbà fi dènà ìlóyún kí o sì túbọ̀ ṣe ìwádìí sí i lórí bí a ṣe lè dá ara ẹni fún ní abẹ́rẹ́? Kàn sí discoveryourpower.org lónìí tàbí kí o wá #discoveryourpower. Ìkéde yìí ń wá pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn ẹ̀ka tó ń mójútó ìdàgbàsókè ètò ìlera lábẹ́ àjọ elétò ìlera tìjọba àpapọ̀.
Please, sir, how do I get to Retire Well Crescent?
It's easy. Just go straight on longitude 155. Take a 360-degree turn, then traverse on the trajectory. And bam, you enter the streets. You can't miss it.
At Stambic IBTC Pension Managers, we believe that preparing for the future should be easy. Email switch to pensionsolution@stambicibtc.com and let our experienced managers help you get started. Stambic IBTC Pension Managers, a member of Standard Bank Group.
Láti gòkè àgùnlà láyé èèyàn nílò ìtọ́sọ́nà ẹni tó mọ̀nà débi àṣeyọrí. FMH International HR àwọn ni gbajúgbajà akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ iléeṣẹ́ alárinà tó mọ ojúlẹ̀jà bá ti ń tọ́ni sọ́nà finimọ̀nà nípa bí gbogbo òǹwáṣẹ́ ṣe lè pàdé àwọn òǹgbanisíṣẹ́ pàápàá jùlọ láwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó wà lókè òkun.
FMH International HR alábàáṣepọ̀ gidi ni wọ́n jẹ́ pẹ̀lú àjọ oníwádìí ìjìnlẹ̀ àgbáyé tá a mọ̀ sí United Nations Volunteer Research Group láti jùmọ̀ tọpinpin wàhálà táwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn ń kojú nídìí ìgbìyànjú ajé lọ sílẹ̀ òkèèrè. Ìyẹn ọ̀rọ̀ tó jẹ mọ́ international migration àti international labour activities.
Ǹjẹ́ o tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé o nílò ìmọ̀ tó jinlẹ̀ dáadáa nípa ìlànà à ń tẹ̀lé láwọn pápákọ̀ òfurufú tó fẹ́ gbà sọdá sílẹ̀ òkèèrè? Lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá a ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, United Nations Volunteer Research Group pẹ̀lú àjọṣepọ̀ FMH International HR ń ṣe research lórí ẹ̀dùn ọkàn àti ìpèníjà tẹ́ ẹ bá ní. Questionnaires táwọn òṣìṣẹ́ FMH bá fún yín lágbègbè yín lẹ́yìn ṣàlàyé ìrírí yín sí.
Fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ kàn sí wọn ní 3rd and 9th floor Cocoa House, Dùgbẹ̀, Ìbàdàn.
Telephone 0817 4444 627
àti 08168737222.
ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ wa ti kọjá kásọ̀lé ìwé dágbádá wá nǹkan jẹ o. ìdí rèé tí àwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n tí ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ìwé wa jẹ lógún fi ṣàgbékalẹ̀ ilé ìwé kan àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tí ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè yìí àti tilẹ̀ Germany sì bu òǹtẹ̀lù Elizabeth Coast International German School. ilé ìwé tó fún àwọn ìwé wa ní ọgbọ́n òun ìmọ̀ tí ó yè kooro lọ́nà ẹ̀kọ́ ti orílẹ̀-èdè yìí àti ti orílẹ̀-èdè ilẹ̀ Germany. à ń kọ́ àwọn òbówẹrẹ wa láti ìjẹ́lé òsinmi crèche primary àti secondary. gbogbo àwọn olùkọ́ wa aláwọ̀ dúdú àti aláwọ̀ funfun ni wọ́n kójú òṣùwọ̀n. àyíká wa rẹwà ó sì dùn wò lójú. owó wa ò gani lára rárá. àǹfààní wà fún àwọn ọmọ iléèwé wa láti lọ rèé ṣe ọlídé ní orílẹ̀-èdè ilẹ̀ Germany ní gbogbo ìgbà tí wọ́n bá ń bẹ lẹ́nu ìsinmi sọ́mà. ọgbà bí wọ́n bá sì ti parí ẹ̀kọ́ wọn tí wọ́n sì gba ìwé ẹ̀rí mo yanrantí ààyè àti kàwé sí gbé àti ṣiṣẹ́ ní orílẹ̀-èdè ilẹ̀ Germany ti di ìrọ̀rùn nìyẹn. ẹ yá tètè wá fi orúkọ ọmọ yín sílẹ̀ ní iléèwé Elizabeth Coast International German School 33 Adeyi Street off Awolowo Road nítòsí Davis Hotel Old Bodija Ìbàdàn. Telephone
0812-325-5076 tàbí 0812-141-6830.
Hello, good afternoon. How may I help you, please?
Yes, I would like to buy data to watch plenty videos. You know now, music, sports, in short, everything on YouTube.
What is your budget, sir?
As low as possible.
Well, how does 50 naira for an hour sound?
50 naira for 1 hour? Ha! Talk true!
Yes, with Glow YouTube plan, you can stream all your favorite YouTube videos for as low as 50 naira.
Hey, what do I do?
Simply dial *777# to get started.
Get the super affordable YouTube time-based plans from Glow and start feasting on your favorite YouTube videos for as low as 50 naira for 1 hour during the day and 50 naira for 5 hours at night. Dial *777#, select data, select social bundle, and select YouTube to choose the Glow YouTube plan that's just right for you.
Glow Unlimited.
Bola, what have you been seriously studying for? I thought you were done with your exams.
Mommy, I've been preparing for the 32FM Smart Kids Ambassador Challenge.
What's that?
The 32 FM Smart Kids Ambassador Challenge is a quiz competition for children on radio. If I answer all my questions correctly, I get to be an ambassador and also win a bicycle.
That's interesting. Oh, please face your book, I beg. Do you want snacks?
Yes, mommy.
Hello, lads. That's it. Are you between the ages of 5 to 13 years old? From the 1st to the 27th of May, you have the opportunity to be a Smart Kids Ambassador. All you have to do is call on the show from 5:15 to 6 p.m. daily and answer all questions correctly. You also stand a chance to win bicycles, engineering sets, and lots more. What are you waiting for? Start studying. Be like Bola. Bola is a smart kid. The Smart Kids Ambassadors Challenge is proudly supported by Smart Kids Engineers, Design Bricks, Flour Mills Nigeria, Danabit Homes, Health Concerns. Note that you have the opportunity to give a shout out to your school on the show for a token. For sponsorship and inquiries, please call Talkback on 003-579-6925 or Sheung on 0703-602-1608. Smart Kids Ambassadors Challenge, the conquest of the best brain.
32 FM
94.9.
FM 94.9 Breakdown Newspaper Review. Austin Odumo joins us on the program. Good morning to you, Austin Odumo.
Good morning, Tayo.
Right, we go straight to the analysis.
All right. We've seen that in the last few weeks, or should I say months, a lot of people have been coming out to say that the 2023 elections might not hold. 2023 elections might not hold for security reasons, and I think this morning in the papers we have something similar. What exactly is going on? Are people can we refer to them as prophets of doom, or is what they are saying is it as a result of all these happenings around, and is it possible that the elections will not hold?
Yes, based on the current reality, the situation on ground, it suggests that if we continue this way, 2023 might not even come. We are talking about election holding. It's clear that the security situation is deteriorating on a daily basis with little or nothing in terms of strategy by the government to tackle the insecurity in the country. And a lot of people have the opinion that rather than politicking for 2023, let's deal with the issue of insecurity first. And at the end of the day, we'll be able to have a safer country, first of all, to live in before we talk about the conduct of an election. I feel so strongly too that we need to deal with the root causes of insecurity in the country. Let us change tactics. Let us see whatever we can do, especially by the president, to display and demonstrate purposeful leadership at this time, because we are in a critical situation, a war zone-like situation, wherein people are being killed on a daily basis. You see bandits threatening government that, if you don't pay ransom in the next 24 hours, we are going to kill so number of people. Not as if they have not killed some people before. We also have widespread violence across the country in terms of increased crime rate and what have you. So we also look at other areas the government can do. Of course, a lot of people are also talking about the issue of decentralization of the security architecture, especially the police that has to address civil order in the country. If you look at level of assaults, yesterday I got a report that most of the military formations in the country are technically being shut down because they have become like a target. We have seen this element, bandit, Boko Haram element, overrunning military bases, military formations, and killing scores of our soldiers.
So how do we tackle insecurity if these bases are closed down?
That is the issue. It shows that these guys too are running for their dear life. Blood runs and flows in their body too. So they are looking for a situation where they will be safe first. The minor attack, the Boko Haram guys came in military convoy. They thought the troop on ground thought perhaps maybe a kind of reinforcement or some people from another battalion coming in. And before you know it, they overran the military base. So this is what we are talking about. If care is not taken on the part of the military guys, there could be desertion. So we are telling the government to do the needful at the appropriate time. The truth of the matter is that we cannot continue like this. Those who are envisaging that 2023 might not come under these circumstances, they are not prophets of doom. They are only talking about the reality. And I also fear, except the current trend changes. So we are appealing to government to look at this issue of insecurity properly. Of course, if we need external help, we should not be too arrogant to call for help, because we are in a very dicey situation. A particular lawmaker who was traveling from Benin, Clifford Odia, from Benin to Abuja, was attacked twice before he got to Abuja. This is what we are talking about.
What of the Kogi commissioner?
The Kogi commissioner was murdered in cold blood. You need to see that picture.
And another
blood
kidnapped.
Splashes everywhere. Local government chairman was kidnapped. This is happening in Kogi, Kaba. You understand? Okene, Aziz. We have the Niger. How many hours between Niger and Abuja? So gradually, this thing is spreading all over the country. So we are appealing to government to step into this situation and arrest the ugly trend.
It can't be so terrible, and we won't even be able to find a ray of hope in all of this. I don't want to call it madness currently happening in the country. What provides a ray of hope? All right, what intervention are we looking at? Do we see respite in sight anytime soon?
Well, currently as we speak, there's no respite in sight, because it shows that the political leadership in the country is even weak in tackling this security situation. Of course, the other time, the ruling party came about to say that, the president is more than able to address the security challenges. We are tired of rhetoric. We are tired of paper statement, issuance of statement. Let us get to a level where concrete steps will be taken, where far-reaching decision in terms of proactive measure on how to tackle this ugly trend will be taken. That is what we are after. We are not saying that we need leadership at this particular point in time.
Now,
the service chief that just came on board, they can't do miracle. That is the truth of the matter. It also depends on the body language and the leadership style of Mr. President. Don't forget, because before I close, Buratai, before he left office, he said the president knows what the problems are. Can you remember?
If he knows, so
he should tackle it.
He should know what.
He should know what to do. Yes, that is the situation.
The Nigerian military wants politicians, soldiers against coup. The defense headquarters, in a statement by its spokesperson Oyema Umachuku, said it was reacting to a statement by a senior lawyer calling for the handing over of power to the military.
Of course, that is not necessary as far as I'm concerned. We elected this government into power. We must continue to talk until the government is forced to perform a statutory responsibility, which is constitutionally security and welfare. You must provide security. That is what we are talking about. Military incursion, military takeover is not the solution. This is not the first time, or we have also had military takeovers in the country before. They didn't take us anywhere. We need a change in the structure of governance. We need a change in orientation. We need a change in strategies and modus operandi on how to tackle these security challenges. I'm not of the opinion that the government, the military should take over the government. That is not my concern. My concern is that as the chief security officer of the country, as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, deploy operational military strategy to be able to deal with this situation decisively.
Well, what else do we need to do for the government to hear or listen to us? A town crier or what? I mean, we've been shouting on radio, print. What else do you want us to do?
That is what we are talking about. The president must show courage. He must show leadership. He must show capacity to be able to deal with this situation. One of the major highlights of the president coming to office was the fact that, based on his experience, his track record as a military officer and a former head of state, he would deal with the issue of security decisively. And here we find ourselves today as a country. So rather than comparing that or say, it's safer now than then, or it's safer then than now, let the president wake up to the occasion. Let him rise up to his duty of office and ensure that lives and properties are protected in the country. We have had too much of bloodbath in the country, and we are not fighting civil war. and we are in a war situation. In the real sense of it, we are not fighting civil war. A situation where we have multiple IDP camps all over the country, people becoming refugees in their father's land.
Nigeria is warring against itself.
Warring against itself. So we must come together. That is why politicians have to come together. The idea of calling for coup is not the solution. Let us hold those that have been elected into public office, let us hold them responsible to face the current security threats that we have in the country.
But what would you say to Nigerians who maybe have fallen victims of this insecurity and they already lost hope? Because we see people call during the show on daily basis and they say, forget it, let's just wait till 2023. Now, what do you tell them?
That is what we are talking about. Those that say forget it, let us wait till 2023. That is why we are making a clarion call that if care is not taken, if this trend continue, 2023 might not even come. It is those that are alive that will vote in an election. That is what we are talking about. We should not allow it to continue. Of course, a lot of people have lost hope because insecurity is everywhere. Nobody is really safe any longer. You see people walking, you can't sleep with your two eyes closed any longer because nowhere is actually safe in the country. So we are calling on the government to address the situation frontally. Of course, a lot of people have lost hope, but the government must ensure that the gap is closed up in such a way that it initiate and re-engineer a paradigm shift that will bring quick fixes, quick solution in terms of security improvement vis-a-vis security of lives and property in the country.
All right, let's quickly go on a break. When we return, the analysis will continue. It's 32 FM 94.9.
Fresh breath is good, but strong teeth and fresh breath is even better. Use Oral-B 2-in-1 toothpaste for strong teeth and long-lasting fresh breath.
Please, sir, how do I get to Retire Well Crescent?
It's easy. Just go straight on longitude 155. Take a 360-degree turn, then traverse on the trajectory. And bam, you enter the streets. You can't miss it.
At Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers, we believe that preparing for the future should be easy. Email switch to pensionsolution@stanbicibtc.com and let our experienced managers help you get started. Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers, a member of Standard Bank Group.
I'm a very, very big guy, but I don't joke with my dicky bites. So MTN get the free deep guy with this data plan for the midnight. 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. 2 gig, oh boy, I can live the life. IG, TikTok is ready to go, oh boy, I'm feeling fine because 11 to 6 in the morning. IG, TikTok morning. 2 gig there for me. MTN boss, yes, of course,
MTN Pulse. Do you dial *406# to join? Everywhere you go, MTN.
As the best man, I'd like to give a toast. But first, I have a few things to say. The money they are spraying the couple is reducing. It seems some people have rubbed glue under their shoes to pack it.
Clearly, he's been watching Comedy Nights or maybe My Siblings and I on Africa Magic Urban, DSTV channel 153. Now, you too can get inspired by our local entertainment. Get a HD decoder, dish, plus 1 month DSTV compact subscription for only 18,600 naira. Because great stories start on DSTV.
Egbògi kan ti délẹ̀ yìí, egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe ni, ó dára fẹ̀jẹ̀ gidi gan. Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o. Veneto cleanser ló ń jẹ́ o.
Ojú rẹ̀ ṣàǹjọ̀lọ̀ lójoojúmọ́ kí làṣírí ẹ wà rí.
Veneto cleanser ni.
Já mi sí ọ̀rẹ́.
Veneto cleanser. Egbògi àtẹ̀jẹ̀ṣe tí bádọ̀tí ara wọ̀ yá ìjà rẹ̀ wọ́n mọ́lẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n yẹbẹyẹbẹ. Inú tó ń kú tó ń dàrú gbòdògbòdò kò bára rẹ̀ èrí inú ẹ̀jẹ̀. Amọ̀nà ti dé o. Veneton cleanser egbòogi atẹ́jẹ̀ṣe tí a fi ewé àti egbò ṣe ní ọ̀nà tìgbàlódé. NAFDAC fòǹtẹ̀lù EMI1 Nigeria Limited ni wọ́n gbé Veneton cleanser jáde. A wà ní nọ́mbà 17 Ọba Akínyẹlé off Adeogun Street Aláàfin Avenue Olúyọ̀lé Estate Ring Road Ìbàdàn. Telephone 08034051533 fún títà àti rírà. Ìwọ náà darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Veneton cleanser àmọ̀tẹ́kùn egbòogi tí ń ya gbogbo kòkòrò inú ẹ̀jẹ̀ wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́.
iléeṣẹ́ Novesola wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún ọ pé tòjò tẹ̀rùn gbogbo àkókò ńlẹ̀ dá ádámà nílò náà yàtọ̀ sí náà dògán tá a fi ń sun bọ̀ọ̀lì lábà oko àgàgà yín náà sólà tó ń gbàgbára láti inú òrùn tó bá gbọ́ Novel sólà ní ó tẹ̀lé iléeṣẹ́ Novesola wọ́n ti wà ní sẹpẹ́ fún pèsè àwọn èròjà sólà lẹ́lẹ́kàǹkà inverter solar panels and batteries solar kit láti tanná láti charge battery gbọ́ rédíò kọrin jẹ̀gbádùn àti láti tanná ẹlẹ́yin bíi 2 sí 3 solar fan tó ń gbé fan láti tanná sùn dẹ́kun ẹ̀fọn amáranini ṣokùnfà àìsàn ibà solar floodlight fàyíká ilégbèé àtòpópónà fúnṣẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ solar freezer láti ṣe nǹkan jíjẹ mímu lọ́jọ́sí kómi síta fóníbàárà solar CCTV camera ẹlẹ́yinjú àsáfàbò nílé iṣẹ́ àtọ́fíìsì solar water heater tí somi tútù di gbígbóná solar water pump tó lè fami gòkè ní kànga energy saving appliances DC bulb DCTV DC fan tó ń gbàgbára náà sára bẹ́ẹ̀ làkànṣe solar product wà fún dókítà lecturers farmers tailor àtàwọn ṣọ́ọ̀bù káríkárí Novesola kan náà ń lo kájú ẹ̀ kàn sí wọn bó rajà lólùléeṣẹ́ wọn tó wà ní Akíndélé plaza ìdójúkọ Adamasingba stadium Mọ́kọ́lá Ìbàdàn tàbí lẹ́ka iléeṣẹ́ wọn tó bá súnmọ́
081-8776-6005.
Novesola ló mójútó sola.
32 FM
94.9.
Welcome back, 32 FM 94.9.
All right, let's get to some other stories. I want to move away from insecurity.
Really?
I want to.
Okay, try.
Federal government reacts as Ghana arrests humiliates over 500 Nigerians. The federal government has reacted to a viral video showing about 500 Nigerians being humiliated in Ghana. Some Nigerians could be seen in the viral video pleading for help after they were arrested and kept at the border area. Speaking in Igbo language, one of the Nigerians who narrated their ordeal in the video said, "It's a very terrible thing. Our situation here is very, very terrible. We have talked and talked, yet they refused. They used security and immigration to detain us here, which is very, very bad. The only thing they did was to give us a canopy to shade us from the sun. No food. They have starved us since then. Since Tuesday, they brought us to Aflao. They have not given us food till today, which is Saturday." Meanwhile, reacting to that, the chairman of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiro, has said the Nigerian mission in Ghana is already on top of the matter. This is not the first time such is happening in Ghana, and I think usually what the federal government does is to say we're on top of the matter, it has been referred to a council or whatever it is, and it's still happening.
Yes, it boils down to the way we treat ourselves, the way the government treats the citizen at home. The way you treat your children will also be a factor or determine how others will help you treat them. This is not the first time, like you have said. At a time, the Speaker of the House of Representatives had to go for a consultation to address the ugly trend. How do we now ensure that there's lasting solution as far as this issue is concerned? It's becoming reoccurring too frequently to the extent that they will come up with trump-up charges. Oh, you have not paid business registration fee or what have you, to be able to detain, dehumanize, and at the end of the day, treat Nigerians just the way they are. I think apart from issuing a statement, let the Nigerian mission in Ghana look at this issue critically. You know, the other time, Ghana president was put on record to have mocked Nigeria, castigated Nigeria, and say, oh, it's a country that cannot take care of itself. Look at the way they are. We see a situation where businesses close shop in Nigeria and go to Ghana, making Ghana their production or operational headquarter, and Nigeria becomes their market. So we must get to a level where we have to address this issue, resolve it once and for all. I think it's an insult to our collective existence as a country, for a country like Ghana, to treat our citizens the same way. So the government must rise to this particular occasion. It's becoming one too many. So we must deal with it once and for all.
Now, Abike Dabiro has said The reason for what happened was because some prisoners who allegedly escaped from a jailbreak here in Nigeria have been allegedly found escaping to Ghana escaping to Ghana during this period through illegal means. She said the Nigerian mission has been engaging the Ghanaian authorities.
See,
who do we now blame
do not give the dog a bad name in order to hang it. We have criminals. We have always said times without number that any Nigerian citizen, wherever you find yourself, you must be law abiding. You must live within the confines of the law of that particular state or country. You understand? We have few bad eggs. That does not mean that we should generalize the fact that a lot of Nigerians are criminal. A prisoner that escaped from Owerri to Ghana, will he incidentally own a business in Ghana? You understand the point we are making? Do profiling. These people, they just escape. They are inmate from somewhere. Then make arrangement to bring them back to the country. It's different from those who have been there doing legitimate business because of one law or the other. You come up, you put them under the sun, you maltreat them, you treat them as if they don't have a country.
Or those who are entering there legally.
Or those that are entering legally. So these are issues. Tightening your security system in terms of immigration to be able to bring people to justice.
What is the guiding principle of Nigeria's foreign policy?
See, the guiding principle has been eroded. It depends on the leadership that is on ground. We have always said that, Africa is the central policy of the Nigerian foreign mission. But look at the way it is. What is the tenets? What are the areas and level of discussion? I don't know. Maybe you can recall. How many times have we had Nigerian authority detaining foreigners, those who came to the country? We see people coming into the country. Look at a lot of people that ride Okada, even in this Ibadan. Some of them are not Nigerian. That is the way they look. That is what they do. So who monitors who come into our own country?
So our foreign policy now, is it a case of dominance or dependence?
It's a case of dependence. It's not a case of dominance, because if you look at it, we look more like a country that cannot fend for itself, that cannot take care of its own. So that is the general perception, even on the global community in which Nigeria is being viewed. They view us as a kind of country that is depressed, a kind of country that is challenged, and at any slightest opportunity, they ventilate their anger on our citizens, and that should stop. The other time it was South Africa, now it's Ghana. This is not the first time. The Ghanaian authority the other time said, we are going to look at it, to the extent that even Nigerian foreign house was almost demolished. What happened to that? The mission that Gbagabi Amila went for, what is the outcome of that meeting? Do we just hold consultation for nothing? If we hold consultation, we should be able to provide solution that going forward, such a treatment will not reoccur. And we have seen a repeat of some of these treatments that were meted out to Nigeria sometimes ago. And this is what we are looking at now. So the idea of somebody coming to say, it's because prisoners escape. When you see a prisoner, you know that no matter what they do, these are legitimate individuals that are doing business. For one reason or the other, they are being dealt with in a very bad manner. So Nigerian government should rise up to the occasion. Not only resolving it in a fragile manner. Let there be a lasting solution. Resolve it once and for all.
All right. Just before we open the phone lines, GBEMISOLA was moving away from insecurity the other time.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I think we have to talk about this.
Definitely.
Aerofy says it's not going to pay ransom. The bandits are requesting for 100 million naira as ransom for the Greenfield varsity students in their custody. The parents already raised about 55 million naira, even though the bandits said
they use it to feed them,
to feed their captors and all that, and they also needing motorcycles. How do we avoid this disaster in waiting? They said they're going to kill these students if
today
the condition now is not met.
Yes, they said they are going to kill them if the condition is not met. I think Aerofy should also be able to rise up to the occasion, because it becomes extremely difficult when we have our people with them. To even bombard them becomes difficult because they will use them as human shade. And if care is not taken, what we tend to achieve might not be achieved at the end of the day. So what this simply means is that Nigerian government, especially Kaduna State government, will be forced at some point to pay ransom, except we deceive ourselves. These are the issue. Aerofy, there was this viral video that came on board, I think last week, wherein he lambasted Goodluck Jonathan at that time, that if he were to be the president, he would look at all the options on the table. One of the options on the table at that time was negotiation. So now, because he's now the governor, he has changed. The other time he said if Goodluck Jonathan's son or daughter were to be part of the people that were adopted at Chibok, won't he negotiate with them? So the question now is that if El-Rufai's son or daughter were to be part of this Greenfield University student, will he just stand and say, oh, I am a principal person, I'm not going to negotiate? The point we are making really is that let Nigerian government find a way of dealing with this bandit. If you say that they don't have right to leave, because there is no way you can exert maximum force when they have your citizens with them. It can't work because they are going to waste them. Out of 23, they have killed 5 of them, remaining 17. Imagine the parents have done everything within their power, raising 55 million. They said the 55 million is for feeding. They need this, they need that. So let the government look for a way to look at this. Because if at the end of the day, these students are allowed to be killed, it will just amount to the fact that perhaps because the children of those that are in government were not part of them. So we must find a way to meet them. And going forward, we must declare total war on these terrorists that we nickname bandits.
All right, I think at this point we should open the studio line so you can serve your contribution as well. The number to call is 0705 500949 0705 500949.
A particular brand of motorcycle in the north is called Boko Haram. Is that popular?
Yes, that is what they use.
In 2021.
In 2021. And they move a convoy. They move a motorcycle. Even this bandit move a convoy.
That's the trend where they want to
about
overrun
50 to 100 motorcycle. And they can never get stopped.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. This is Dr. Mark. Good morning. Hello, can you hear me?
He can hear you. Right.
All right. I want to say something about this issue of this insecurity. Now, it's getting very, very obvious that this administration is encouraging all these guys who are hiding in the forest to kidnap. It's like they are just leaving them to make money from people. And life of human being doesn't matter. But some these students should still be there till now. These parents have been able to raise up to 55 million. In a country like Nigeria, we used to be strategic in our military. Before, what is the function of NIA? Nigeria Intelligence Agency, what are we doing? That these people, imagine that they are asking for 10 motorcycle. Is it spirit that will take you to them? Are they not human beings? I will only suggest that because this thing, the level it is now, when they say they are going to kill, they may end up killing. Honestly speaking. Government should just look for a way. Let's not look at El-Rufai anymore. Probably the family should look at the presidency or Buhari to look into this situation.
All right.
It's really getting out of hand. Getting out of hand. You see, soldiers that have been...
Thank you, Dr. Mark. We voted for Buhari as president of Nigeria and Professor Yemi Osinbajo as vice president. But what is happening? 32 FM. Yakubu Mohammed is asking a question there. It's a joke to expect a come on. Some of these things we may not be able to read. I said you get Sam Obi from Akpate. Thank you. We'll still look at it and see if we can take it. The primary responsibility of a responsible government headed by a responsible and active leader who is responsible to his responsibilities is to protect the citizens. Who is he responsible to? Daniel Okereke from Okitun. We go with that too. Let's take another call here. 0705 500949 0705 500949. Austin, are you sure that Buhari is the same Buhari in Aso Rock? Tanya Dan Pedro is asking a question.
To the best of our knowledge, is President Muhammadu Buhari that we voted for. He's still in Aso Rock. He has been making appointments. Let us not say because he can't tackle insecurity, he's no longer the same Buhari.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, my name is Williams.
All right.
I want to say this morning. I think what we are seeing now as a people is that on the president, we projected too much competence where it does not exist. That is what we are seeing presently. And as for the coup plotters that they are talking about, so it is not enough to say to them not to go out and carry out coup. But the more the president behaves the way he is behaving right now, the more he will empower these coup plotters to go out and strike. Let us not forget, some time ago in Mali, there was a coup. And the people were rejoicing, not because they were happy, but because the president, the government then created a situation that brought the military out, and the people were rejoicing. I think for Erufai, as Austin said, if it were to be his son, I'm sure he would have raised that money. And let's not forget, before this bandit strike, it was Erufai himself that was, in fact, almost forcing them to come out and strike. When he was saying that he won't pay this, he won't pay that, he won't pay that, until these guys came and they struck. Right now, I think the governor of that state should be held accountable for whatever happens to those children going forward.
Thank you, Williams.
Have a nice day. God bless you.
Yeah, thank you very
Amen.
much, Williams.
And you too.
Right.
At times it seems we talk too much in Nigeria.
Action. All right, let's go on a quick break. We'll be back.
Ibadan! 9 Mobile 4G LTE has landed and we are in for the time of our lives. Streaming matches will never be the same. Video calls will be clearer than ever. Work will be so smooth, it won't feel like work. That's smooth.
Yes, Ibadan. Enjoy browsing with quality 4G LTE on 9 mobile data plans. Get 2 GB plus free access to social media for 500 naira, 7 GB plus free access to social media for 1,500 naira, and 3.5 GB free data for night streaming on select monthly data plans of 1,000 naira and above. Dial *200 *3 *1 hash to get started. Season C's apply. 9 Mobile.
That phone king's my dream, no. Nah, that's how my dream, no. That phone king's my dream, nah.
Do you know you can bake a cake for as little as 1,000 naira? You don't believe? With new Devon King's margarine. Enjoy yummy, buttery taste and softer, fluffier texture on all your cakes and pastries with new Devon King's margarine.
That's my dream, no. That phone king's my dream, no. Nah, that's how my dream, no.
Fresh breath is good, but strong teeth and fresh breath is even better. Use Oral-B 2-in-1 toothpaste for strong teeth and long-lasting fresh breath.
Please, sir, how do I get to Retire Well Crescent?
It's easy. Just go straight on longitude 155. Take a 360-degree turn, then traverse on the trajectory. And bam, you enter the streets. You can't miss it.
At Stambik IBTC Pension Managers, we believe that preparing for the future should be easy. Email switch to pensionsolution@stambicibtc.com and let our experienced managers help you get started. Stambik IBTC Pension Managers, a member of Standard Bank Group.
As you freely connect to your creator, also stay in touch with your loved ones across all networks for just 12 kobo per second all through this holy month. Simply dial *152# to enjoy this special voice plan. And if you want to share pictures and videos of fun Sahoo moments, dial *312# to get best value Airtel Night Bundle.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
32 FM
94.9.
Welcome back. We're still taking calls. 0705 500949, 0705 500949. That is the number to call, please. The former number, the 0906 200949, is no longer available. So the number to call once again is 0705 500949. And of course, you can drop a comment on YouTube, 32FM 949. Ibadan. All right. The other number is for text messages, actually 0905 0905 200949. That is for text messages. And of course, we are still in the studio with Austin Idumo this morning, still talking about insecurity. And I think it's something that we actually cannot even avoid talking about every day. Call to action every day. We just keep hoping that something is done as soon as possible. All right, 0705 5000 949. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Alhaji Asala from Coca-Cola. Good morning, Tayo.
Good morning, Halaji. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Thank God we are here, your voice today.
Yes,
Good morning, Madam and Austin Edumu.
Morning, sir.
I think we should stop blaming all these governors. They have a little of protection to do for their citizens. But the majority of the bulk stop on the federal government table. Reason being that the federal government is the one that control the police and army. And they are the ones that can hire, recruit police or army, people into police or army. And the government don't have the total control over these people. That is one. And one thing I observe is that our security men, they've been trying, but they are overwhelmed. They are overwhelmed because why? The people in the position of authority that to give order to them are compromising. If not, how hard could it be difficult for a country with army? We've gone to ECOMOS. We have the record in Africa and all over the world. All the United Nations mission that we have contributed to.
Okay, 0705 5000 949. 0705 5000 949.
All right, Austin Idumo, I like what Elijah was trying to do there. Maybe we need to remind ourselves of the exploits we've had in the past. Maybe this will also reinforce the confidence that Nigerians should have. We used to have in the Nigerian military. We aren't a weak nation, but what is the cause for this seeming, comatose is what we don't understand.
Yes, I think it's the issue of the fact that the Nigerian military has been weakened. The structure has been weakened over time. The weakness started during Babangida era, when he felt that he does not want anybody to plan a coup in Nigeria again, because the best time to recruit into your armed forces is during the time of peace. Now we are trying to recruit in a war situation, and that is becoming counterproductive. So we must get to a level in the country where enabling environment will have to be created. We must acquire sophisticated weapons.
Hello.
Good morning, sir. Sorry.
Hello, good morning. Please, sorry, Williams calling back. I want to ask Austin Idumo. El-Rufai, has there been a time in this country where he paid ransom to terrorists? I remember that he was the one that said he went out to go and meet with them, to negotiate with them. So why is he not turning around when somehow these children are in the den of this monster?
All right, thank you, Williams.
Yes, until we get to a level where we have to create an enabling environment, we still have a very strong military. That is the truth of the matter. But no matter how strong your military they are, without adequate intelligence, when they are ambushed, anything can happen. No matter the level of equipment.
Williams asked about El-Rufai. If you poses or you say you're a man of principle, you need to be consistent.
I think El-Rufai is just playing to gallery. You don't become so principled when life is so much involved, when life is at stake. 2006, don't forget that El-Rufai told us that people that went to kill in southern Kaduna, that he has given them money. What is that? Is it not a form of negotiation? So I don't think we should play politics with the life of innocent citizens. Let the government do everything within their power to get these people out. Then when we get them out, we'll now think of military option to bring these people to justice.
Situations change, people change. All right, I think that's the very last call we can take. Thank you very much for joining us. We return tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. all the way till 7 a.m. for another edition of the Breakdown Newspaper Review on 32 FM 94.9. My name is GBEMISOLA. SOYEMI Have a great day ahead.
All right, Kaude Obishason is the studio manager. All right, so we are leaving the studio now.
Yeah.
Otunudumo, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
My name is OLUTAYO. Good morning to you, dear listener.
Cereal with PhD, cereal that graduated, did masters, and even came out with a first class. We're talking about the new Amazing Day instant cereal from Golden Penny, the professors in the School of Awesome Nutrition. Amazing Day cereal is one of a kind cereal inspired by the understanding that every child is amazing at something. Amazing Day believes that every Nigerian child has a unique gift or something they are amazing